Alright, cool. Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Kasha Qualif
Brother Zakaria.
for the GMS Atlantic Church here in Georgia, giving all glory, honor, and praises unto
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144. And today we're going to get in to how we're going to be a spectacle unto the people. You know, this is something that the Brother Zakaria had on his spirit, so I'm going to let you, go ahead and explain it.
Basically this lesson gonna be about, us being in darkness, and through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's gonna shine that light through us to the rest of the nation of Israel, because these people on this earth need a certain people to guide them, especially through these last days.
That's right.
And that's through his man, the prophets.
That's right.
I'm gonna start with this is Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of earth are out of course. And yes, it's out of course, man, because we're living in darkness, man. Who's ruling over us? Who's pushing that wicked vibration out there? And what these 2/3 out here are doing, just wickedness, folly. They run around different chariots, worshiping it, worshiping other idols, celebrities. It's all darkness, And in that day, they're gonna realize, hey, that's that light. Let's follow him. Let's walk with him, Let's talk with him. But he's gonna make us that spectacle,
That's right.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna make us that spectacle.
Yeah, it's like they walk in the darkness, but so you can reread that scripture again, bro?
Come. This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They will walk on in darkness. All the foundations of earth are out of course.
That's right. So they will walk in darkness. These people who don't have the understanding, the heathens, the 2/3, they will. But like you said, like everywhere else is dark around us, but we have light. So it's them who are walking in the darkness. We walk in the valley of shadow of death. Which shadow is a form, or when you have a shade, it's a form of dark. It's darker than everywhere else. Okay, but we have a light that illuminates. Okay, and the people can see that, which is the spectacle that the brother said. Do you want to expound on it?
Just for example, let's just take an instance. Me and this brother, we're walking somewhere in a restaurant or something, and then everyone's just giving us that look, that eye. They keep constantly looking at us, and I'm not gonna lie, certain brothers peep that out, not just us, but other brothers too. I'm like, man, keep looking at us, because you're that light, It's a power. You're worshiping a higher power that's real bright and real great, throughout the nation of Israel. And these demons and their spirits, they all know. And then something about that person that knows something.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's the same thing that happened to Moses when he came down. I think it was from Mount Sinai. I was gonna look up the count, but it doesn't. I'm just gonna paraphrase it. When he came down, his face was shining. Okay, meaning he had a lot of wisdom because he just got done dealing with the Lord for 40 days and 40 nights. When he came back down to the people, it shined so bright to the people of all his wisdom. Okay, but they were living in dark. They were living in darkness. Okay, how do you know that? Because they started making a golden calf. Okay, out of all the little ornaments or whatnot that they had put together and made with. Okay, but when he came back, he was that light. He was a spectacle unto the children of Israel at that time. And we all know when you read the Exodus, there was a bunch of niggas in the midst of that. It's the same thing that Psalm 82 and 5 is talking about. They walk in darkness, but we're the light. Okay, we're that spectacle. But you can get that 1 Corinthians, since we keep using the 1 Corinthians 4 and 9.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9. For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were, appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and into men.
And into men, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get that word spectacle. It should be theatron, or theatron in the Greek. Let's see. Okay, yep. It's a theatron. It says a theater, a place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited. Okay, in public assemblies held. All right, it says a public show. Okay, it goes on to say a man who exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of. Sport of means to be made fun of or be mocked. Okay, it says a public show. When we're out in the highways and byways, it's a show to them. Okay, but we're out in the public. All right, and we're showing and professing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, now who do we do this amongst? The men and the angels that report and watch us daily, not just at camp, but when you take your garment off and go home to your rib or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
God.
All right. So it goes on to say, in the Strong's definition, it says a place of public show, general audience. Okay. So going back, it says 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set us the apostles last, because this is Paul speaking. All right, the apostle Paul. It says, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world. So we understand that that word spectacle is theatron, which means to be, a public show, to be gazed at, and to be made sport of. Okay, even when you go into theatron, it links back with the word theos, which makes us what? You're in Psalm 82:5, right? Well, read the verse below that.
This is Psalms 82 and verse 6.
Read 82:5 and then verse 6.
Okay, come on. This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of earth are out of course.
They're out of course. Okay, they walk in darkness. But as we read right here in 1 Corinthians 4:9, that we are the spectacle, which is to be gazed at. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
I have said, ye are gods. When you get the word spectacle, it's theatron. Theatron goes back to the word theos. Theos means God. Okay, so keep reading.
And all of your children, Salah, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Yasha'Allah. You are the princes of the power. Okay, so he says ye are gods. So if you're a god, that means that word God is Elohim when you look it up right there, which means power. If you're a power on this earth, you are in a spectacle. You are to be gazed at. Okay? When we're on the highways and byways, we're showing that power that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has gave to us. It's on a low scale, but it's definitely there. Do people look? Heck yeah. There's been instances at camp where people have ran into the curb looking at us in their cars. Okay? Because they gaze on us. Some people show up, they gaze on us, and they make sport of us. Talking about we're wearing dresses and, that look crazy.
Yeah, or might make a sign coming, niggas, all the other stuff,
While walking away.
And some people cannot help it but to speak to us. They'll be driving, they have to roll their window down and, hey, shalom, we see you guys. It's like it just comes out.
That's a spectacle, okay? Yeah. So go back to 1 Corinthians 4:9. We're going to continue breaking that down.
Come on. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9. For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world.
So we know what the word spectacle means. Theatron, to be gazed at. Now say, so continue reading.
Come, and to angels and to men.
So it says be a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. Now guess what? Let's get the word world in there. What is it? Cosmos. When you look it up. It's not Okyamini. So it's a spectacle into a certain specific world. Which the word cosmos in the Greek, an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, or government. So we're a spectacle into a certain people, okay? All right? We're out there for who? The elect 144 Israelites. That specific world, okay? That's a spectacle. That's who we're a spectacle unto. They're not making sport of, okay? But they are gazing on the men of the Lord and the prophets that are out there. My sheep hear my voice.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, so we're speaking to a specific world, as you can say, like it says in 1 Corinthians 4:9. It says, a spectacle unto the world, which is cosmos, which is a government. Okay, so it's a specified, specific people. It says to the angels, like I said, when you take this government, when you take this garment off, you're still a spectacle unto the angels. Still, you might not be a spectacle unto the men of the flesh, but to the angels, you still are. That's why you still gotta be on point regardless. Don't be a weekend warrior. All right. And it says unto men, right?
God.
And unto men, okay? The ones that literally come out to the highways and byways, the brothers you are with, holding posts with, and speaking with, and reading for as well. You're a spectacle unto them, okay? You know?
God. That's where you get the term, that brother has a heavy spirit.
Yep.
You know, because they gaze at your spirit, you know.
There you go.
Or that brother's spirit is heavy.
That's right. That's right.
Or he's on fire, you know. And things of that nature.
A spectacle, okay? It's almost like having bifocals. Okay, a bifocal. How about, not that. A spectacle is spectating. You're spectating. When you go to a sporting event, you're a spectator. You're watching it. Okay? Brothers watch each other. We're spectacle unto men. Okay? So you can go ahead and go on to reread Psalm 82 and 5. And if you hold in Matthew 5 and 14, we'll get that after you read Psalm 82 and 5.
Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of earth are out of course.
That's right. They know not, neither will they understand. We understand what Isaiah 29 and 10 says. We understand what Romans the 8th chapter says. Okay? They're blinded. Okay? They won't hear. They don't have spiritual ears.
Deep sleep.
Deep sleep. They won't. They're in a spiritual. What's that? Insomnia. Insomnia.
Something like that.
It's not insomnia. Insomnia is when you can't sleep.
Okay.
I think it's spiritual narcoleptic. They're spiritually narcoleptic, meaning they fall at you. When you're narcoleptic, you just end up falling asleep out of the blue, out of nowhere. But they're narcoleptic 24/7, all right, spiritually, because it said they won't understand it, right? So reread that.
This is Psalms 82 and verse 4.
Oh, Salakia. And we read in 1 Corinthians 4 and 9 that word world was cosmos. So it's speaking 2/3 of you niggas are spiritually narcoleptic, okay?
That's why you have the congregation of the dead. You guys are dead.
That's right.
That's why you have no choice but to scarf at us.
Yep.
Because you see us as some low down niggas who just waste their time on the highways and byways. Why you guys out here? No, you don't have no crowd. Of course, nigga, we only out here for a certain group of we out here for a certain group of people, you know.
We're out here for a certain.
We're not out here for everyone. Cosmos. We're only out here for the elect.
There you go, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So go ahead.
This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
That's right. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. But who has the light? Matthew 5 and 14.
This is Matthew verse 5 and 14. Ye are the light of the world.
So ye are the light of the world. The ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushai chose to go push his name and magnify his name. Ye are the light of the world. And even in the midst of the ones that he chosen are called, I should say, there's going to be ones that are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Okay? So go ahead.
A city that is set on a hill.
A city that's set on a hill. A hill is like on top. The hill is representation of like being on top of a government or a government. Okay? Another thing is Jerusalem. We're going to get set back into Jerusalem. Jerusalem, when you geographically look at it, was set on a hill. Okay? Where everybody can see. Okay? I think there's this movie. It was about the Crusades. And the Muslims and everybody were trying to get Jerusalem. But when you saw Jerusalem from afar, it was on a hill. You saw the big city, but you saw the gate. But it seemed like the city was above the gate because it was set on a hill. Okay, so go ahead.
A hill cannot be hid.
A hill cannot be hidden. So he's saying, ye are the light.
Mm-hmm.
A city on a hill that cannot be hid. We're surrounded by darkness, according to Psalm 82 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
So let your light so shine, okay?
Yeah.
Because guess what? Everybody gonna see it, and everybody gonna come to you. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. For example, this whole place was dark right now, and I have my flashlight on. It can't be hid. You're gonna see it. And if you want to see it, you're gonna come towards the light.
There you go.
You're gonna follow the light. You're gonna let the light guide you.
It's that simple. It's literally that simple.
Kind of.
If you're in a dark place and you're wandering around, like, it's real pitch black, and you're like,
Damn, light and shit.
Where's my phone? I got my phone. And you have the light.
Yep. Now you can see.
Cool. Now I can see.
Yeah.
Now you can ponder your steps,
Mm-hmm.
like it says in Proverbs, I think 4 and 23, if I'm not mistaken. Hold. I think it's Psalm. I want to say Psalm. What was it? I think it's like Psalm 91. There's the whole Psalm 91, but you can continue reading that. There, I'll get it, bro.
Come on. Matthew 5. I'm gonna just reread 14.
Come on.
Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a
bushel. That's a lot. Go ahead.
put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
There you go. It giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Come on.
All right? All that are in the house, in that cosmos, that are a harmonious arrangement, that government, that order. All right? That's what we do. That's why people look at us the way they look at us. Okay? Especially the Israelites.
Yeah, because when you look at these normal Edomites or these heathens, no one's looking at them like, huh? Oh, shalom. You know what I'm saying? No one's doing that. And they said that house, and I was thinking, the house of Israel. Everyone's gazing at the house of Israel for a reason. Yeah. The house of David, yeah. You know, because that government, being established.
That's right. I found it. It was Psalm 91 and 11.
This is Psalms 91 and verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
To keep thee in all thy ways. All right? Aren't the angels a spectacle unto us too? Are we a spectacle unto the angels? Don't they spectate us? Well, he gives charge over the angels to give us the way, okay? Which is a form of what? Light. Because like Psalm 82 and 5 says, a heavy scripture, that everywhere is darkness. Psalm 23, valley of the shadow of death. We need some type of light in order to guide our ways and guide our footsteps. Okay? If you want to explain or anything else.
That was pretty much, that's good, because if you think about it, we used to be in that predicament. We used to be out there in the darkness, following what everyone else is doing. These cool niggas want to go to college. Hey, let's join them. Let's go to college too, Hey, let's get this degree. Let's do this. Let's make this type of money. Let's be all about the bitches. Let's get on one knee and, hey, give her a ring and shit. We used to be in that mindset. But Yahweh Shah put that charge on him to show us the light.
That's right.
Kind of just tapped in my brain, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Matter of fact, let's get John 8 and 12.
You said 8 and 12?
Let's get John 8 and 12. Because you said Yahweh Shah gave us the light. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, as I was saying, it's like, we was out there bugged out, and Yahweh Shah just touched us, and now we're like, man, what the fuck is going on? What are we doing? Then we start doing research, following the light. And now that the light shines through us, through the man of the Most High, starting at the apostles and the elders on down, and it's going to keep shining to those who are going to come in and join us, which is the hopeful elect, man.
That's right.
Beautifully
put, man. That's right. You endure all things for the elect's sake.
John 8 what?
12.
This is John 8 and verse 12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have light of life.
Hey, that's self-explanatory right there.
Yep.
You know what to do. That's a commandment right there. Hey, you better follow me, or you still gonna be in the dark, man.
Yeah.
You know,
And the only life there is this.
that's it. And who's in that book?
Yeah.
Shai. He comes in the volume of the book. Salakia. Go ahead.
God, you know, this what you see around us, this carnal shit ain't life. You know, the car's gonna come and go, the money gonna come and go, bitches gonna come and go. We still niggas just like this nigga and that nigga, you know. But this is the breath. This breath gave us life. And realized, damn, what I've been doing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what the elect are doing. We hoping, you know, they wake up and they is, you know, through prophecy. You know,
that's right.
Like they're probably out there, you know, like, man, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Asking questions
just like we was.
Yep.
Doing research just like we was. Man, why is pork bad? All right, Jay came in the 1600s and all that. They're doing all that research right now, and that's the beauty of it. That light, man. The light is that beauty of it, which is Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's letting us know that we almost up out of here too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that they give us joy. You know, the water Yahweh Shema Shai, we almost up out of here. You know, like once we get a little willing with that number, it's a beautiful thing. You know.
Coming. I got a scripture to close out with.
Right, come.
This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 14. It says, do all these things without murmurings and disputings. It says, verse 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, which we read in Psalm 82 and 6. It says, without rebuke in the midst of the crooked and perverse nation. It says nation, not nations. So it's speaking about a specific nation, a specific cosmos, okay? A government, all right? And that nation is Israel, okay? It says, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, which is perverse and crooked. Perverse meaning backwards, crooked meaning not straight, all right? Okay. So it's like they can't get rights. A lot of can't get rights in this nation, all right? So it says, I'm going to reread verse 15, Philippians 2 and 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom, it says, among whom, so you're among these people, like we read in Psalm 82 and 5, you're among those who are in the dark. But we read in Matthew 5 and 14 that you are the light, right? So it says, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Let's see what that word, let's see what that means. All right, because we're going to get the edification of this and close it out.
Okay.
All right. Salaki. Bear with me. Slow ass phone. Don't bring it on. That there you go. The word world again, like I knew it was. It's cosmos. Okay. So when he says, in the midst of a crooked, perverse nation among whom ye shine as lights in the world, that's another specific government he's speaking about. Israelites. All right. And to finish it off, it says, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Yahushua HaMashiach, that I have not run in vain. Because what? John 8:12. You follow the light that Yahushua presented unto you. Okay? Neither labored in vain. Okay? Meaning you didn't do this work all for nothing. Just to get what it says in Matthew 7 and 24. I have not known you, you wicked servant. Just paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, you're not going to get that because what? You follow the light in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? That's why people look at us the way they look at us. That's why they say what they say on the highways and byways to us. You know, that's what they do, what they do.
Yeah, we don't care. And then in that Corinthians, if you go down the verse, what we was reading out of, it says we're going to look like fools for Hamashiach's sake. You know? We don't care, man. I'd rather look like a fool for him than a fool for a damn coach on a football team. You know? Some other person in the world working in their business and shit.
That's what Paul was saying in Philippians 3 and 8. He says, I count everything but loss and as dung in order to win Yahushua Mashiach. So if I gotta look like a fool, fuck it, I don't care.
Oh, for instance, this when I was working at that job, remember I was telling you about it. I was just minding my business, and this chick came up to me. She was like, "Hey, you weird. You quiet and stuff." And I simply looked at the bitch, and I was like, "Well, I'd rather be weird than to be like you and everybody else." And that completely shut her down. She was like, "Oh, you didn't have to go that hard." No, I was just minding my business. You came out of nowhere, you know. But thanks for letting me know that I'm separated from y'all. You know.
Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to give all glory, honor. Somebody, we hope you brothers will edify. The elect will edify. We want to give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the 1144 First Fruit. It's Brother Kashakwala.
And Brother Zakaria.
Until next time, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.